friends, welcome back to Wilder Wednesday. I am here with Brandon Miller.
Hey.
Love this guy. He's with Fidelity Title.
Right.
And we are talking about the election and what the props mean. So Brandon was going to talk about title and what the props are.
Right.
So thank you so much. Go for it.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, obviously everyone's trying to figure out who's going to be our next president, but California especially, we have all these propositions that can represent really big things for people in LA, all across different counties. Definitely very important for real estate because they created a few which would kind of solve the big problem that we always hear about is there's never enough inventory. There's never enough homes to look at. And that's why, you know, when Shelton, she gets her listings, they're going into multiple offers because there's so many buyers, but there's not enough homes to be sold. So one proposition in particular can easily solve that problem overnight. So far as I'm reading things in the last 24 hours, it's trending towards passing. So it's not to say we say yes or no, but it's trending towards passing, and that is Proposition 19.
Prop 19, yeah.
It's great because Proposition 19 will protect those who, when they bought a long time ago, if you're older than 55 and you bought real estate property, you're paying taxes based on when you bought the property.
Yeah.
And so that's a great protective way to keep your taxes down. But it's also kept people in their houses longer than they normally would be.
Okay.
Because if they were to sell today and buy tomorrow, they'd have to pay property taxes on the current market value.
Yes.
So I would say 40% of most areas have this group of people that are still living in their homes for 15, 20, 25 plus years.
Yeah.
And they've not had a real incentive to move because their property taxes are so low. This, if passed, will enable them to sell. Take a look at all these other great areas in California, San Diego, Newport, Santa Barbara, wherever they want up and down California.
Okay.
And they get to take that tax base with them.
Does the house have to be equal or lesser value, or can it be more?
That's a great question.
Yes.
So,
because that's what it's kind of like Prop 60, Prop 90.
Right.
Yeah.
You remember that. So right now as it is, you would have to keep it, sell it at equal or less. So when you buy a replacement property, it's got to be equal or less in value.
Okay.
That can be limiting.
Yes.
And you can't do that all up and down California.
Yeah,
it's about 12 different counties. And it does not include Santa Barbara or some of these other great counties.
Yeah.
This would make it all up and down California.
Okay.
You can buy equal or less, but more expensive.
Oh, you can go more.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's when I read the prop. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
It's awesome. It's a blended calculation. For anything higher, you pay based on market value, but anything equal or less, you're keeping that tax base. So it solves a lot of problems. Assessors, the state gets a lot of tax revenue.
Yeah.
More inventory, more properties sold. The first-time home buyer market, which strikes out a lot, they are going to have more houses to choose from.
Okay.
So it's just going to create more people moving as they want to, flexible to be able to do it. So,
Okay. So that is if it passes.
if it passes,
And we're seeing a trend that it could be passed.
I think it could pass, and I'm just based on what I'm reading. And you know, people can. They want to move to San Diego, like I said, they can always move back to LA 3 or 4 years later. That's another thing
And
that's
you can take the
tied into
bases
it.
with you again?
Keep taking that tax
Oh, not
base.
just the one time.
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times. Okay, so that's what.
Right now, like you said, Prop 6090,
Yeah.
once, and that's it.
And equal less.
So people make that wrong decision and they regret moving down the street or another area, they're stuck.
That's done. Okay.
This can really improve that area.
Okay, so that's really good real estate lesson. Right now, we're going to see what happens.
Right.
And if you ever need any title or information, then call, text, or email myself or Brandon.
Absolutely.
He's so helpful, and we just get everything done. So thanks so much.
We're here to help out.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.